It's nicely done. Wilmering. Taylor. And Lockie Rose first to react. And two's up. Lachlan Bayliss, they're queuing up here. The opening goal arrives. And there will not be a more popular goal scorer in Newcastle than Kota Mizunuma. After those 3 assists.
From Lockie Bayliss, I believe it was. And just here you wondered if Lockie Rose may have just taken it away, but burgeoning partnership between those three, isn't there? The three of them seem to already have a real good understanding.
Timmins finding space centrally. Here's Lockie Rose. And it breaks kindly, and there's the second for Eli Adams against his old club. And Brisbane have been undone in a different way this time, but just as clinical from Eli Adams, their former player.
The forward run in between, a little fortuitous as the ball bounced off Jay O'Shea, but it's a great finish from Eli Adams. Tucks it away, Macklin free.
Well, let's see. Jay O'Shea, oh, it's an absolute pinger. What a free kick from Jay O'Shea. Well, that's arguably one of the goals of the season. Certainly one of Brisbane Roar's goals of the season.
Just before half-time on the Harvey Norman replay, look at that for a strike from Jay O'Shea. Oh, this is a great angle. Nothing. All direction.
Away goes Wilmering down the left. 4 in the box. The cutback for Adams. Couldn't take it in his stride. And Timmins hits the post and the tap in. And there is no flag. And Clayton Taylor wheels away in celebration. Will VAR come to the rescue?
Taylor, it's touch or go. Callum Timmins, strong and aggressive, gets the strike.
Yep, they'll drop it on his goal line, I would imagine. Here is De Vries, he does just that, and Tally Hill punches, not very far away, block on the line, crucial, Auckland FC still there, and Neidar Moreno, the Colombian, flying in and drilling home the opener here. In Derby 3.0, it is Neidar Moreno.
The pressure that Auckland have forced onto the Wellington Phoenix. They've targeted Kelly Hield, gets that one halfway. It's a good block to deny initially, but then Moreno, good strike and crashes that one beyond Kelly Hield.
6th goal of the season for Neidar Moreno. He is at the top of Auckland FC's goal scorers list. Mata battling away. Here's Gijumo Mai forced wide by Wooten. De Vries is there to help out. First time ball into the area, Mata. And now again, Moreno! One's not enough, says Neidar Moreno. I'll double my money. 7 for the season. Auckland FC go bang and then bang again and lead it 2-0.
It's the ball in from Guillermo Mai. The work, rather, he stands it up for Francis De Vries, who finds the big body of Max Mata, and he makes it messy. Messy enough for Neidar Moreno to his feet on the scraps. And it's on the right of Albie Kelly Hield's goal again. The exploitation off the pressure.
That's actually deflected off Logan Rogerson. I wonder whether he'll try and... They come again through Guillermo Mai. Mai's in the area, forced wide by Payne. Still there for Auckland. Far post and headed in by Rogerson. Wellington are falling apart. Auckland FC in complete cruise control. And Logan Rogerson, an uncontested header at the far post.
It's Felipe Gallegos who ultimately puts the ball in. Again, it's the work of Guillermo Mai, so willing, so industrious. And then it's Logan Rogerson there off the back of Isaac Hughes. Albie Kelly Hield nowhere near the ball. All Rogerson has to do is steer that one into the back of the net.
fourth goal of the season for Logan Rogerson. He was the first Auckland FC player to score a goal at that end, actually, in round 1 against Brisbane.
Only half cleared by the Phoenix when the time came. Another shot that they had to get a block on. Simply not convincing when it comes to dealing with the volume of Auckland FC players.
Here's a chance now, though, perhaps for them to get onto the attack. It's fallen the way of Luke Brooks-Smith. What about the youngsters' impact? Costa Barbarouses pulls it back. Walker, saved by Paulson, but tucked in by Luke Brooks-Smith. He is the youngest ever Wellington Phoenix goal scorer. Still not yet 17.
It's uplifting from the youngster. He's the one that starts matters. Takes the ball, drives at Tommy Smith, finds Costa Barbarouses, who peels wide. And it's a simple ball across the face of goal. Walker first, and then Luke Brooks-Smith, perseverance. At the third time of asking, gets the ball beyond Alex Paulson. Suggestions, hints of a lifeline.
Well, Jake Brimmer's complaining about the challenge that brought him to deck when two players came together in the build-up to that goal. The exuberance and perhaps naivety of youth as Luke Brooks-Smith plays it across his own penalty area. Moreno! Hat-trick hero, the Colombian, Nader Moreno, and on the hour mark, seizing upon an errant pass and drilling it unerringly into the bottom corner. Auckland FC's 3-goal buffer is restored.
Largely down to the 3 goals scored this afternoon by Nader Moreno. It's off the back of some naive play, yes, but let's focus in on the hit. Touch out in front, runs onto it. Beyond Delby Kelly, healed by way of a deflection. But it's a crisp hit, pouncing on the mistake. No time for the Wellington Phoenix to steady themselves.
Rojas battling back, De Vries into Mai. The tackle in the area by Rufer. In their favour, Wellington, it is a tight table. Rogerson! A 5-star performance from Auckland FC and Logan Rogerson.
And the 5th is arguably the best of the lot. Louis Verstraete takes the ball off Tim Payne. Rogerson, time, space.
Jesse Randall tracking across goal. Elliott. In it comes. Here's Yermo Mai. Still there for Auckland. Randall! 6 of the best from Auckland FC. High fives all around. A demolition job.
They were toying with the Phoenix. It's beyond the 90 in stoppage time. They already have a full account of goals in that department. They decide to add another. This time, Jesse Randall, a twist to the hips, strokes it beyond Delby Kelly, healed into an uncontested net. The icing on the cake.
Look at this ball knuckling down the ground. Pavlicic has had a nightmare, and Sapsford is going to score the easiest of his career. It's a disaster in Gosford for the Mariners. And Pavlicic in his first A-League match for the Mariners. Western Sydney with an early lead, and Sapsford grabs number 7 for the season.
Well, number 7 will never be revisited for Zach Sapsford on the Harvey Norman replay. Everyone in life makes mistakes. It's just that when goalkeepers as the last line make howlers, they get replayed over and over and over again until Sapsford thankfully makes it a goal for him, and who wouldn't, rather than an own goal for the keeper to compound things. But if there's a gimme in life, that's it.
Well, his best A-League goal scoring season, would probably not say, but in terms of what he's got under his belt, a season in Switzerland. Here's a backheel. Clearsby! Oh, this is Western Sydney at their very best. And the former Mariner is on hand here to make it 2-0. Inside the opening 13 minutes, it could not have started any better for Western Sydney.
Well, in some senses, luck's a fortune. On the Harvey Norman replay, it's beautiful, intuitive play. Firstly, Clisby gives the give and go. He wins it, Jack, and then scores it. But the back heel through traffic from Sapsford was a beauty. Another 9 times out of 10, that doesn't come off. Another 9 times out of 10, Clisby having won the ball and getting to that point, the first touch, given the speed of the pass, is not good enough. But on this occasion, everything went right and earned that way by the
Western Sydney. That little situation for the Mariners. Barello. And lining it up. The deflection is an absolute shocker for the Mariners. And Western Sydney
onto the park, but it was still a clinical finish.
I love the way Sapsford plays. He doesn't just score goals, he's also a great link-up player. And then here, an unlucky deflection. This really is not Mariners' day, is it, Arch? But did you tip them?
Well, you know what? I changed it.
December 27 against Adelaide. And Cooper's his last goal. This time, Marcus Anderson scores for Western Sydney, his first goal of 2025. And it is 4-0 to the visitors.
Stabilised in the second half, would have kept themselves in with a shout, but on the Harvey Norman
Derby goal scorer against City. Only missed one game, that was through suspension. Hooked over by Caputo, well free at the back post, and Marco Tilio rifles the ball into the back of the net. Well, he scored the first goal of the season. He's played over just 300 minutes since then, but he was given far too much space at the back post there.
Tilio is free behind him at the far post, just a little dummy, steps out the way. He had a chance last week and put it high. He wasn't going to miss this one.
And now, in the 7th minute of stoppage time, Zinedine Mashash coolly slots the penalty home. And on the stroke of half-time, Melbourne victory draw us all level.
And on the Harvey Norman replay, coolness personified. Zinedine Mashash draws victory level on the stroke of half-time.
3rd goal of the season for Zinedine Mashash. His 10th in the A-League. And it's his first. Touch inside for Mashash. Heavy, but Valadon takes over. Now Santos. Valadon, good turn, back for Santos! Great finish! Claris Mario Santos! It's a whirlwind start to the second half for Melbourne victory. And they have made the ideal start to this second period.
It wasn't the option to go, but look there, just a little stutter from Valadon. Waits for Santos to be in position. Patrick Beach comes out.
He's taken 2 penalties in his career. They're both headed high and to the goalkeeper's right. What will he do here? Straight down the middle. Langerak had done his homework. And Kai Truan has a first goal for Melbourne City.
Credit Andreas Kuhn with the assist. The wonderful back heel pass that just opened up the defence, as is Beach. Wonderful run. Cool as you like. Second penalty of the evening. It's dispatched. And we're level.
Now, what does a penalty just before the drinks break mean? Because
right on cue.
We are in the drinks breaks now. Both sides have scored in this second half. Here's Tate Russell. Grimaldi. Is Wallerty going to reel that one in? He is. Ibasuki at the near post. Clipped in and swept home by Noah Botic. And that one is going to count. And no mistake. What a run he's having. Do have their reward.
Well, just watch this and admire what would be on the Harvey Norman replay one of the team goals of the season, if there was such an award. That has come from the goalkeeper, from Matt Sutton. A sweeping movement using both sides of the pitch, some combination play, and that is the final touch right there from Noah Bodic. Brilliant from Wallity to pull the ball back into Garuccio, who finds Bodic's run. That is a team goal of supreme beauty.
Sure, Ethan Cox has done his homework and remembers. Big moment in the context of this game. Iwasuki goes to the keeper's left again and converts successfully. A goal against the club which let it go during the off-season. And that strike means he's now scored against every other A-League outfit.
On the Harvey Norman replay, the eyes have it. He sends Ethan Cox the wrong way, who I'm sure would have seen him on the training.
So Weston's latest corner, Thurgate again, whipped in towards the near post. Set up through Garuccio, Lawton, Danzaki. Oh, and it's gone through the legs of the goalkeeper. Ethan Cox, who's been so good under such pressure, but it's a big mistake by the keeper, and Riku Danzaki adds a third for Weston.
On it to put Ethan Cox under enough pressure to watch the ball as it slips through his fingers between his legs.